Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox and take a close-up look at the Nike Air Jordan 2 Black Cement. So let's first take a look around the outside of the box. So in this box is a pair of Nike Air Jordan 2 Retro Black Cement basketball shoes, and this pair is in a UK size 9, US size 10, Euro size 44, Brazil size 42, 28 centimeters, and it's in a black, fire red, sail, cement grey colourway. And now let's go ahead and open up the box by flipping up the box lid to reveal the contents inside. And let's peel back the wrapping paper to reveal the Nike Air Jordan 2 Black Cement. And let's lift out the left shoe first and focus on it. So just setting the box to the side, setting it on the left hand side of the tabletop and giving you a look at the basketball shoe. And let's do a 360 rotation so you have a full and clear look at the shoe. And now taking a closer in look at the details of the shoe, we can see an overall black color with some grey and sail detailing, and with the fire red accent as well. So you can see the varying levels of texture or graining of the leather across the panels, and of course the overlays and the mudguard as well. Just giving you a look at the detail right there. And we can see some scaly reptile-like texturing as well on the uppermost layer or panel. And as we move towards the back, and of course the high top of the shoe, giving you a look at the details right there as well. So you can see the contrast of the textures right there. Now let's take a much closer in look if possible right there. And of course taking a look towards the back and heel counter of the shoe, and of course directly at the back, so giving you a look from the back, and we can see the Nike embroidery in a rectangular box in fire red or just red. And to give you some idea of the materials right there, just tapping my fingernail on the various parts. And as we move towards the inner side of the shoe, once again we see the leather detailing, with the uppermost layer having the reptile scaling, and of course the very fine textured leather. And we can see the matte finish of the heel counter that extends towards the foot arch area around the midfoot. And we can see the perforations running alongside the outer layer. And now taking a look from the front or tip or toe of the shoe and slowly moving towards the back. So let's achieve focus. And we can see on the tongue there is the Air Jordan detailing with a silicone-like texture, so perhaps made out of silicone within what feels like a leather panel. Now taking a look behind the tongue and the lining right there, so you can see a fluffy type lining texture right there, and of course giving you a look around the ankle and heel collar, and just squeezing on the padding, so giving you a look right there. Very, very plush and densely padded. With a medium to heavy level of padding, you can see right there, just squeezing on the bowstring. And let's take a look on the inside, so just giving you a look at the inside details, and of course let's pop out the paper stuffing that's in there so we can get a slightly better look at the inside details of the shoe. So right there, as best I can, giving you a look at the overall details, so we can see it does have that cement grey or light grey finish on the inside with that red Nike swoosh details. And let's take a look much further in if we can. And right there, the further out look at the black cement basketball shoe and the Air Jordan 2 silhouette. Now let's take a look at the bottom or sole of the shoe, so we can see three colours there with the cement grey, fire red and sail. Let's take a much closer in look at the details. So you can see a very traditional Nike branding right there, running in the middle of the shoe. So obviously rubber texture, and you can see the fine graininess to the traction pattern, and of course the blocks and grooves of the sole blocks. I'm just tapping my fingernail on the various parts of the shoe. And dragging my finger along its surface as well to give you some sense of the texture. And now let's do a flexibility bend and twist test with my hands to give you some idea of the flexibility, softness and stiffness of the shoe. And now just puffing the shoe back in shape. And just tucking the laces back in. And now let's take a look at the right shoe. So just setting the left shoe back down and to the side so it doesn't interfere with the foreground, and bringing the box back in frame. Putting back the wrapping paper to reveal the right shoe of the black cement. And now taking a look at the right shoe of Nike Air Jordan 2 Retro Black Cement. Let's do a 360 rotation so you have a full and clear look once again, this time with the right shoe. And of course, continuing with the close-up details of the Nike Air Jordan 2 Black Cement. Taking a look up close at the details so you can see the textures and overall finish and stitching as well. So you can see once again the varying levels of finish to the textures of the panels, and of course the main overlay having that reptile scaliness to it. And let's take a look from the front to the back as well. And once again we see that Air Jordan winged basketball branding. And taking a look on the inside and overall details right there. Let's pop out the paper stuffing. And a look at the overall inner details of the shoe with that Nike Air branded insole. So right there, a further out look at the Nike Air Jordan 2 Retro Black Cement. And I'm just going to put that paper stuffing to the side, so much clearer right there. And of course taking a look at the sole as well. So once again we see that triple colour detailing for the sole. And now let's take a look at the pair together side by side. And from the front to the back. And directly from the back and the bottoms or soles of the shoe. So that's the Nike Air Jordan 2 Black Cement. Thanks for watching and happy scoring!